Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about Teras. What does that word mean to you? You may recognize it from an old game called Masters of Teras for the PlayStation. If you're old like me, you might remember that game. I had a lot of real fun memories with a game like that. Basically, it's a form of martial art, a form of unarmed combat that kind of made its introduction back in the 90s. And was also actually pretty popular in a game called Star Wars Galaxies, which some of you might remember. Many hail to be like the greatest Star Wars game of all time, at least at its prime, before a lot of unfortunate things happened with that game. Lots of unfortunate things. But did you know that it's now canon? We're going to talk about that today. I'm also going to be announcing a winner of a giveaway that I've been running, which is actually all centered around this awesome little book here called The Last Jedi, the Visual Dictionary. This thing is amazing, and one of the things that I found interesting is it talks about the Praatorian Guard. So I want to talk about the Praatorian Guard a little bit, and the fact that they use Teras, and it is outlined right here. Now, if you have not seen the movie yet, I'm going to talk a little bit about the movie, not really any major spoilers, but this book is actually filled with a lot of stuff from the movie. So I recommend seeing the movie first and then picking this up right away. It's done by Pablo Hidalgo, who is pretty much one of the coolest guys on the face of the earth. So I definitely think you should check it out because Pablo is pretty much the man, and this book is filled and absolutely loaded with really cool stuff. Not the least of which is Teras. So the Praatorian Guard actually trained with a lot of different martial arts, but one of those that's noted in this book is Teras. Now, that's pretty cool. It doesn't tell us a whole lot on if the martial art has changed from the old way it used to be in Legends, but it's nice to have it finally back, especially with as much combat as we do see in The Last Jedi. It also kind of paves the way for Teras to show up a little bit more. It actually came back into canon back in the game Star Wars Uprising, but I actually didn't know about it until just recently when I picked up this book. So it's nice that it is canon. It also is kind of cool that it's going to involve the use of weapons as well. It doesn't mean that Teras uses weapons, but that the Praatorian Guard, you know, they trained in multiple martial arts. If you followed my channel for a while, you probably know that I'm a big fan of lightsaber nunchucks, so there was almost a tease for this in that actually two of the Praatorian Guard, because there's 8 of them and each of them are in pairs, so while there are 4 different weapons, with each pair wielding 2. One of those, though, it was a tease of lightsaber nunchucks. So the weapon itself was called the twin vibro arbiter blades, and that was like the curved one that separates in the middle. Now, this isn't much of a spoiler, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this fight scene where you see the Praatorian Guard, is that when it's opened up, you hear almost a chain sound, and I thought that was almost too good to be true. With as big a fan of lightsaber nunchucks as I am, I thought we're finally getting nunchucks in Star Wars. But there actually is no chain between them. So if you've seen the movie and thought, hey, because I had a couple of people send me messages and saying, hey, I think there's lightsaber nunchucks in this movie. No, there are not. It is just, I think it was the sound, because there is also like a whip that turns into the sword. That one is more of a chain whip. That one kind of turns, probably makes the same sound, and I think that's probably the sound that we heard while the twin arbiter blades were being separated from like the staff, the double-bladed staff, to the 2 one-handed weapons. So if those had a chain in between them, that would be one step closer to lightsaber nunchucks, and that would be awesome. But yes. It doesn't take Teras to actually wield those, because the Praatorian Guard mix multiple forms of martial arts, but it's just great to know that Teras is the only one mentioned, so it's probably at the forefront of their training. It goes on to tell a lot more about these guys. I'm not going to spoil all the details for you, but I thought that tidbit was actually really, really cool, because it could pave the way for new things. Do you think, my question for you guys, do you think we're going to see a Masters of Teras reboot? Would you want to see something like that? What was your favorite character from Masters of Teras? I was a big fan of the Gamorrean Guard. He was kind of crazy and all over the place, but I have to say that Luke Skywalker was my favorite. Although I just hated how it was so hard to pull out the lightsaber. I was just like, why would I even not have my lightsaber on? And of course, it's supposed to be an unarmed thing, so even having the lightsabers at all was kind of a cheat. Although, maybe it was supposed to be that way. It's kind of not fair when you have a laser sword versus just about anything else, right? So I also want to announce the winner of my latest giveaway for the Galactic Supremacy competition, and that winner is the Facebook user Patrick Brown. Thank you so much for sharing, and you have just won the competition, which is a $20 Cool Stuff gift card. If you want to get a copy of the Last Jedi Visual Dictionary, I'm actually doing another giveaway right now in the form of where you can win one of these for yourself in the form of a $25 Amazon gift card. So you can pick one up for yourself right now. Only thing you need to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos. All needs to happen, it's real simple, starting right now. So hop on that. If you're not already a subscriber, become a subscriber. Click the little bell for alerts so you don't miss when I announce something new. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of Teras Kasi. Would you like to see it come back in a more pronounced form or in another video game or any other type of game? Maybe even a tabletop game using, you know, maybe like a tournament or something like that with miniatures, and you can have anybody fighting anybody. I think something like that would be awesome. But I'd like to hear what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.